Hello, Pastor Jim Farr from Emmanuel United Methodist Church in Noblesville, coming to you with this week's Thoughts from the Far Side. This has been a particularly challenging week for us at the church. Two different staff members now have COVID, and we have all quarantined and isolated from each other, and it's very challenging. It's amazing how you make these great plans, which we did 3 months ago for Christmas, and then you have to change those because of COVID and restrictions and things that are happening. And then you make new plans 2 weeks ago, and everything seems to be falling right into place. You're ready to celebrate an Advent and Christmas Eve and Christmas and move on, and then boom, something else happens. I guess it's kind of like life, isn't it? So we're struggling with those staff members. We feel bad for them. We're praying for them, hoping for speedy recovery. But at the same time, we want to take precautions as we move forward that no one else on staff or in our congregation gets COVID, at least from any activities in the life of our congregation. So it's made it really challenging for us, but we're still moving forward. Next Monday, we will be having our first ever Zoom staff meeting, and we know that will be challenging. And then after that, we're taking more precautions. We're planning on how to prepare for our last couple of Sundays of Advent, as well as our 2 Christmas Eve services in this day and age we live in. So what that's made me think a lot about, and it fits so well with the preparation for this week's sermon, is the difference between joy and happiness. I'm not very happy right now. I don't know about you. I could put a smile on my face and I could do what I need to do, but I'm not very happy about this situation. I wish COVID would disappear. I wish everyone could go back to doing things we've done forever. I wish activities could return to normal, but it's going to be a while. I thought about that this morning because 1 year ago today, my last grandchild was born, and I was there for that birth. And what a joy and happiness situation that was for all of us. But then I got to thinking about it. He has spent 9 months of his life dealing with COVID. 9 out of 12 months. And I've spent 9 months out of, I won't tell you how many years dealing with COVID. So I thought about that a lot. And it seems to me like we're always looking for happiness. And happiness is so fleeting, isn't it? We find happiness because we find something we've been looking for. We find happiness because our sports team prevailed in whatever sport that was. We find happiness because of a grade one of our children got in school, or of a paper. And those are great things. And happiness is a great thing. But now we need to dig a little deeper, because joy is something that Jesus helps us have. In fact, joy is made complete through Jesus, and we're taught that in the scriptures. So today, I want us to think about that. How in the midst of all of this happening, how in the midst of a different Christmas than any of us have ever experienced in our lives, can we look for joy? Can we find joy? Can we help create joy? Because that's what it's all about for us, is how do we create joy in our lives? It's an internal thing, joy is. It's something we can dig down deep and find and rediscover and live out in the midst of whatever situation that we find ourselves. Just like people have for the last 2,000 years and beyond, people find joy in the midst of terrible situations. So my hope this week is that each and every one of us, whether we're happy or not, can find a moment of time to begin to search for that joy, that piece of joy that will, kind of embolden us, empower us, renew us, and it's a joy that we can share with others. May it be so for all of us.